Check this out. All right? Y'all ever heard of this? The Freedom of Access to Clinic Interests Act. The FACE Act. All right? The FACE Act is a United States law that was signed by President Bill Clinton in May 1994, which prohibits the following three things. 1. The use of physical force, threat of physical force, or physical obstruction to intentionally injure, intimidate, interfere with, or attempt to injure, intimidate, or interfere with any person who is obtaining an abortion. 2. The use of physical force, threat of physical force, or physical obstruction to intentionally injure, intimidate, interfere with, or attempt to injure, intimidate, or interfere with any person who is exercising or trying to exercise their First Amendment right of religious freedom at a place of religious worship. And 3, the intentional damage or destruction of a reproductive health care facility or place of worship. Now, check it out. This is one thing that I've been harping on. This is my claim. I have a copy of the Constitution right here. I have it. And if we actually look at the First Amendment right here, it doesn't actually grant religious freedom. It doesn't actually grant religious freedom. It literally says right here, all right, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. Or, you know what I'm saying? So, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. Those are two totally contradictory things. Those are two literally contradictory things. You can't say that you can't make a law that respects an establishment of religion, but then also say they can't make a law prohibiting the free exercise thereof. Because every law prohibits the free exercise of religion. Literally every single law. Every law prohibits the free exercise of religion. Because if religion was allowed to exercise freely, well, let's just say we would be living in a very, 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 very lawless society. And so, let me see something here. Give me a second. Now, we covered this, wait, hold on. All right, we covered this story yesterday, but I just want to bring it up. Actually, no. I'll bring up another story that, give me a second, y'all. Bear with me. So check it out. This is what happens when you allow religious freedom. Christian missionary held as holiest man alive pleads guilty to guess what? All right? And notice the date, May 7th, 2026. That was like 9 days ago. Like a week ago. That was a week ago. The reason why we have laws is because some things shouldn't be free. Like, you know, child rape, right? Because, I don't know if you know this, but religion tends to be like the quintessential, like, extreme arbiter of child rape. And, like, most forms of rape, period. To such a degree that these stories occur nearly every fucking day. Nearly every day. And it honestly sickens me that we have to hold these people accountable, but these stories get buried so hard because there's so many people that subscribe to these ideologies. But like I said, these stories happen every single day. They happen every day. So the irony of me bringing up this FACE Act to you is that this law, if we look at the FACE Act, right? It literally is a United States law, right? It is a United States law that was signed by President Bill Clinton in May 1994. That's what it says. It prohibits the following three things. And what is one of those things? Interfering with or attempting to injure and all that shit with any person who is obtaining an abortion, okay? Why do I bring that up? Because, you see that? Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. This law literally does both of those things. Literally does both of those things at the same time. Actually literally does both of those things. Because if we go back to this law, doesn't that mean that it prohibits the free exercise of religion? Isn't this literally prohibiting the free exercise of religion? Isn't that literally what that means? But at the same time, wouldn't this also violate by saying that, oh, we're gonna fucking prohibit anybody who tries to prevent somebody from exercising their First Amendment right? Isn't that making a law an establishment of religion? I don't know. I'm just looking at the fucking the United States Constitution, the Constitution of the United States of America. I'm just looking at what it says, the actual words that it literally says. This is what it says. I mean, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm just deranged. Maybe I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.